Wenn ich mal groß bin, werde ich Kapitän und schipper dann über den Atlantik.
No way.
And here I put up the Austrian map with all my destinations. Take care. Don't worry, I stay in Austria. No, Grandma, that's not right this time, because at this journey my bus will stop at the airport in Hörsching.
Ich schaute mich immer wieder fragend an. Und was kommt dann? Was kommt dann? Wie lautet der Titel vom nächsten Kapitel? Was kommt dann?
So, I'm in Washington DC right now, and even if I travel through Austria with my camera goggles normally, I look over the border these times and check out America and their people and their stories. Hey, Mr. Obama.
Capital. Penises. Hey man. Hello.
Where are you from, man?
Hi, I'm from Austria.
Oh, you're safe.
You're from here?
Well, I'm from Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Hi, Mike. Nice to meet you.
David.
David?
Yes.
What is this?
We're protesting infant circumcision. The removal,
About...
the removal of the foreskin. We started cutting our boys here back in the 1860s to try to stop them from masturbating. And there is no medical reason for circumcision. We have Jews that cut their boys on the 8th day for religious reasons. We have Muslims that cut their boys for religious reasons. Americans cut their boys just because daddy's cut. So they want him to look like dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's no medical reason, but yet our medical community has not stopped it.
Yeah.
Our government has not stopped it, because off of one infant's foreskin, you can grow 6 football fields of skin, genetically grow it.
Ah,
And
so it's a big business?
This billion-dollar industry. They take.
Oh my God.
They sell the skin at $3,000 for an 11 square inch patch. They also, Oprah, you know who Oprah is? The talk show host? Anyway, they make facial creams out of foreskins for women to put on their face. They try to get rid of wrinkles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've had over 100 people here with me at times.
Yeah.
But you know, the weather and everything is keeping some people away.
And how do the people react? Most of them?
The foreigners get it.
But the Americans?
The Americans, once the young kids, once they talk to us, they get it. Most of them.
Yeah.
But you've got some of them that are it's so embedded, ingrained in their head that the foreskin is evil, that they don't want to hear it, you know. You want me to give you an explanation on how the foreskin works during sex? Here, a cut male, if this is the penis,
Yeah.
when he inserts into the woman's vagina, when he retracts, that backward head of a plunger of our penis allows her body vaginal fluids to be drained out of her vaginal cavity.
Yeah.
And I don't care how good that guy thinks he is, he will dry her out, create friction, and create pain. But with the intact male, once he's in, the vaginal wall grips his foreskin, it works as a plug, it keeps most of the vaginal fluids on the inside, and as he retracts, it's not the penis shaft rubbing on the vaginal wall, it's the foreskin and the penis gland sliding on the inside of the foreskin. Then the foreskin rolls up over the head of the gland, which gives the male pleasure, and it gets thicker, which provides more stimulation to the root of the female's clitoris, which gives her a deeper vaginal orgasm. Women will tell you it's a night and day difference concerning circumcision.
But David, what is your solution for the American penis?
If we're a land of immigrants, we have to accept all forms of immigrants and all forms of religion, whether we like it or not. So the best thing to do is to outlaw all circumcisions and genital cutting and let an 18-year-old child decide. You know, and that's all we're asking. If an 18-year-old wants to cut off the most sexual nerve endings in his penis, more power to him, you know.
Hello, sir. I'm searching for Lexington.
Oh, Lord, you been back in this country? Oh, goodness.
Is it far away?
No, how'd you get over there?
I have to go down to New Orleans, finally.
I say, oh, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. You ain't no trouble. You ain't no trouble.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
How did you get all far in there? I mean, where did you come from?
I'm from Austria.
Austria?
Austria, yeah.
Yeah.
You are happy here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just, it's a fine deal here.
Yeah. And what do you think? What do you think about America right now? About the situation of the country?
About the situation of the country? Well, now you've asked me a question, and I'm going to tell you what I think. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to tell you the truth. I think the United States of America is a wonderful, wonderful place, but look like to me, by golly, they waste a whole lot.
What did you say?
Waste, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I believe they spend money, by golly, at wrong places.
Yeah, we waste a lot of money for the wrong things, you mean?
Yeah. When they get in the White House, by golly, they ready to go. They really, when they out of running for office, they promise lots of big things, but by golly, when they get in there, they go to worrying about their own pocket, worse than they do the common man like me. The gas is too high. There's plenty of gas.
Yeah.
There's plenty of gas, but by golly, they can control it. Take a small family farm like mine here, 200 acres, and you could just do as well as you wanted to do. But now, the old equipment's got so high,
Yeah.
and and everything, and and it's getting to where if you raise hogs, you've got to have, if you raise hogs, anything you go at, you just got to have thousands and thousands. See what I mean?
You have no chance to afford it, yeah. You never can make it.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, boy.
I will go on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a good life, have a good time.
Yeah.
I will figure out Lexington.
It'll just be up. You'll go around that curve. From that creek bridge down there, you come through that big flat bottom. You come up that hill, and then you'll go around the curve, down a hill, uphill, around the curve, and it'll be 2 miles of that. But you stay on the main road with that line, and it'll put you right downtown Darden. You'll come around the curve and right down into downtown Darden.
Yeah, thanks. So, I'm out in the lower 9th ward. It's a part of the city New Orleans that was hit quite hard from the Hurricane Katrina. And I saw a sign on the road that there's a lake or something. Let's check it out. Wow.
Hello. Are there also alligators in here?
Nah, there used to be. When the water changed to salt water, the alligators left.
I saw the sign on the road and I thought this is a lake.
Nah.
What is this?
This is bayou.
Bayou.
Some people would call them a swamp. We call them bayous. We got swamps, bayous. They're basically almost the same thing. Just a name that we give them down south. John Taylor.
John Taylor?
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Mike?
So you live here?
Oh yeah, I've been living here all my life.
Ah,
Where you from?
I'm from Austria.
Austria?
Yeah, I'm a documentary filmer.
Yeah.
And I travel around the country. But Austria is so small, so...
You run out of room.
Yeah, and I said, let's try it here to explore the people a little bit and their country. I didn't show you the camera before. It's in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
It's in the goggles.
That's strange.
And here I have the microphone. Where do you have the hook from? Because I saw this in New Zealand.
It's a fish scale that I take a file and just grind it into shapes. The fish I'm trying to catch out of there,
Yeah.
it's his scales.
Wow.
Because they have huge scales. And when the scales dry out, I make all sorts of things out of them. You know.
Wow.
Looks like an old arrowhead. I've sold some of them for guitar picks. You know, you don't have to do anything to them to use them for a guitar pick. They don't pop, they don't break. They're real strong.
And you also were here during Katrina?
Yeah, I've been there. But I wasn't actually caught in the storm.
Oh, okay.
See, I left before the storm to take care of making some money, going, using the truck, bringing stuff to Baton Rouge and backwards and forward. When the guy needed me, I made a few dollars. So I was actually stuck away from here. I left here when it was a storm warning. And on my way back, they was evacuating the city.
Wow.
So I couldn't get back. In other words, I left to make some money and ended up coming back 4 or 5 months after.
Wow, must be a strange feeling.
Well, the feelings is, first, it was guilt.
Because you were not here.
Right. Everybody else suffered and I didn't. You know, a lot of other people evacuated too and didn't suffer. But I felt that I was part of the community and I should have been stuck and suffered like the rest of the community. Sort of like a native leaving his tribe when his tribe is being attacked.
Yeah.
I got a little money from the federal government. I was trying to spend the money on what they give it to me for, to relocate myself back to where I live.
Yeah.
But don't seem like it's enough money, and don't seem like when you find a house that's cheap enough that you think you can repair, don't seem like the city want to sell it to you. Look like they want to sell it to somebody from somewhere else.
Wow,
Look
that's
like they're
bad.
trying
Sucks.
to draw other people here. But hey, it is what it is, you know. Life is what it is, and you try to do the best you could, and after that, the hell with it.
Yeah, some people have problems with this, to accept the things, how it happened.
Not accepting it's no help. It create a problem. A fact is a fact. If it's raining and you don't have an umbrella and you're walking in the rain, you have to accept getting wet. Because that's what's happening. You're getting wet.
Definitely.
And when you just work on getting an umbrella for the next time it rains. That's the way. Or enjoy walking in the rain. One or the other.
We have the choice, yeah.
Yeah, buy an umbrella or walk in the rain with a smile. Maybe she took a good picture she might want to send. This is my mother's house. This is the house I was living in. This is a house they got a house right there. This is a house that hit my tree and collapsed. This is a house stuck in the side of the house. This is one of my boats. It couldn't float anywhere because it's on the back end of a truck.
Oh my gosh.
One of my trucks. I'll show you. This is what's left of my property. That's this property.
Yeah.
I lost all that in Katrina. I lost this truck. You see that? There's the truck. There's the big truck. There's the boat. This is another truck I lost. This is a 1997 Cadillac. Gone in perfect condition. You see that on top of it?
Yeah.
That's mud from the hurricane.
Wow.
You see this mud on top of it?
Yeah.
When the water went down, the mud fell on top of everything.
And that's the thing, you know. Some people in Austria, they're always complaining in Europe. They don't realize that we have such a lovely spot to live, you know.
But still, that's what I try to tell people, no matter where you are. A catastrophe could happen. Y'all got a lot of mountains. Y'all have a lot of snow.
Yeah.
I mean, anything could happen. A landslide, a mudslide.
Avalanches. Yeah.
All this can cause the same thing, just in a different manner. Cause people to lose everything they got, you know, everything.
Thanks, John, for showing me that.
Take care now.
Ciao, servus. Was das
Damn
was?
it, that's hot. War geil. Florida.
Was macht denn
What
der
is
da?
he doing?
Hello, sir. Hello. Can I interrupt you for a second?
Sure.
Hello, Mike.
Chuck,
What is this?
it's a metal detector for coins and jewelry.
Ah, so you really search for jewelry?
Well, jewelry ideally, but like this is a penny it's all crusty. It's worthless because you can't even spend it. But like, here's a dime, and and you see when it goes over it, it even kind of tells me that it's maybe a dime.
Cool.
Yeah, it is.
And what is the most amazing thing you found with this detector?
Well, you know what? I think it's actually something I found yesterday.
Wow.
I don't have it with me, but I found a lady's ring that looks like it's all gold, has a diamond in the center and a group of diamonds around it. Beautiful. Found it yesterday.
Oh my God.
Don't tell anybody.
No.
But found it right out there in those weeds.
Yeah.
I took it over to my wife and I said, I want to show you something, but don't scream.
What did she say? How was her
She
reaction?
just kind of.
So you would give it as a gift to your wife?
Well, actually, yeah, because she keeps telling me, go out and find me a diamond. And I go, so she tells me to do that, and so finally I came through and found one.
Cool. What do you think about the keys?
I like it. I like the beach. I like being out in the water. I like, this looks kind of silly. I mean, I know a lot of people look at me and think, oh, that's kind of a foolish thing, but it's for fun, and it's not any different than doing any other activity for fun.
No matter if you play tennis or do this, it's just a hobby?
We're retired. We don't work any longer. We left Oregon last September, and we're not going to go home to Oregon for about another year. We're going to go home to Oregon about the middle of April of next year.
Wow, so you're totally on the road?
Totally on the road, yeah.
Wow.
You see that truck
On the right side?
Yeah, you see that boat on top of there?
Yeah.
That's my truck. And we use that to pull the trailer. The trailer is 37 feet long. It's almost twice as long as my truck is.
Oh my God.
And yeah, we have, bedroom, bathroom, shower, kitchen, refrigerator.
So you have everything with you?
Ice maker, washer and dryer for drying the clothes, everything, yeah.
I saw a lot of people here retired, coming down to Florida,
Yeah.
stay here.
Not all Americans can travel. Most cannot. Most don't have the money.
Yeah.
I feel fortunate that we can, and the people that are down here have the financial ability to do it, but there's many in America that have to stay home and complain about the weather because they don't have the money to do something different.
That's the thing. Even if you have to be lucky, but you had to work for it too.
Yes.
No plans, for example, let's go check out Europe?
Well, actually, we've been to Europe. I was born in Germany myself.
Okay.
My parents are from Latvia.
Oh, okay.
And but I came to this country when I was a year old because they went from Latvia in the Second World War to try to escape the bad things, the communists taking over, the Soviets taking over in Latvia, and then they got out, but they ended up in Germany, which wasn't too good either.
Was not bad, I know.
They were spent 6 years in a displaced persons camp in Germany. I was born in Germany, and then they came to the United States.
Wow.
And so we came over with the help of a Lutheran church that sponsored us and helped us my dad find work, helped us find a place to live, and helped us get established. And so I grew up in Illinois, moved out west, and so when I grew up, I went to school. I learned English because everybody outside home spoke English, and in my house we spoke Latvian.
So thanks a lot. It was nice to meet you.
You're welcome. Nice meeting you.
And have a good time here.
I hope you have a good time with your travels too.
Thank you.
All right.
Chuck enjoys his life, but now I will also enjoy something.
Excuse me, ladies. May I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
I heard you're here. Are you living here or just for holiday?
We're just visiting.
Oh, it's just visitors.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Because I wanted to ask, I'm a documentary filmer.
Okay.
If you have a few minutes or something.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why did you ask us?
Because I heard you're having fun.
Oh, yeah, good. You know, we've attracted a lot of people so far.
But it seems to be a party area, isn't it?
Yeah, this is party. Yeah, party time.
Yeah, we can have a good time.
It's her birthday today.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
In Austria, we kiss the ladies. If I'm allowed to, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Sheila.
Sheila and
Yolanda.
Yolanda. What do you do normally? What kind of job?
Intellectual property.
Okay, so really hard jobs, a lot of work.
Yeah. And I do staffing and recruiting. I'm an HR manager.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, in DC. In
Ah,
DC
okay.
area, yeah.
Where are you from?
Austria.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty small.
I had a roommate from Austria.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And she lives in Baltimore. She
Ah,
lives
okay.
45 minutes in DC.
Yeah, so more north of an hour or so.
Yeah.
What do you think about the situation right now in the States?
You know, the country's screwed up, and it's gonna take a while to get back to, you know, to the pace that it was.
And in Europe, people were happy when Obama came instead of Bush,
Right.
because nobody liked him. And now the people realize a little bit that Obama can't do everything what he
Right,
promised,
he can't just
but nobody could do it.
just snap his finger and you know
And that's
everything's
only
gonna be
because-
okay. It's gonna take some time. I work with all attorneys, patent attorneys, and they're
Yeah.
all liberals, and they don't like him. They don't really care for him.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
they
but
have
what,
no
what,
reason
what
to.
do we want? What do we want? Pushback or what do we
Yeah,
want?
they want
Which
a
is
Republican, and
Wow, it's just because
you
of
know,
that.
Exactly, it's politics.
But he
Republican,
put us where we
Democrat.
are. Obama is not going to clean it up in 4 years. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, we're not even completely out of the war.
Right,
You know, we're still
exactly.
funding the war. We're still funding it.
Yeah.
Because I work under the umbrella of social services.
Okay.
And where I work, we got a lot of federal funding from the government and the state, and it was cut. And I've seen how all the budget cuts have affected the children
so
in the
many
United
people.
States, and it's horrible. Like, the after-school programs have been cut. The food bank has been cut.
School
and
funding.
School funding.
Teachers.
The children have been affected, and it hurt me because I was working to help these kids,
Yeah.
and I can't do anything.
But what do you think? What is the future then for this
There's
country?
no
or-
future. That's the thing. There is no future for these kids in the United States.
That's really hard.
And what are these kids supposed to do?
Wow.
The parents are paying taxes. What are these kids supposed to do? They're going to be on the streets. If they're on the streets, what are they going to do? They're going to commit crimes.
Yeah.
Crimes are going to be committed against them. So now our kids are latchkey kids.
Yeah.
They're juvenile delinquents. So you would rather build jails for juveniles instead of building after-school programs. Exactly.
Funded.
I have a problem
millions
with
of
that.
dollars
Exactly.
funding the jails instead of the school system.
I've worked all my life. I've never depended on social services. My daughter will be 22 in July.
Yeah.
My son will be 19 in May. I'm a single parent. I've always taken care of my children. So give my daughter financial aid to go to college to get a degree so she can progress and help the future kids.
Yeah,
But she can pay into Social Security and pay taxes. But when you cut everything, she can't do nothing. There's something wrong with that picture. The system is horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
So, after my journeys through the southeast of the United States, I drive back to Washington DC, and I'm happy to have some time for myself to explore the city a little bit before I fly back to Austria.
Hello, sir. Obama's drones?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Drones are unmanned aircraft that they have bombs and rockets in them. And since Obama has been in office, he has authorized 200 attacks by these drones on people in Pakistan, in Pakistan, who we had never declared war on.
Yeah.
And he's murdered hundreds, if not thousands, of innocent men, women, and civilians.
Okay.
And no, Congress has never authorized this. The CIA is doing it. It's not even a military action, it's a civilian action, so it's a war crime. And 200 drone attacks in the time that he's been in office. 55 the first year he was in office. Then he won the Nobel Peace Prize. And that didn't stop him at all because he had 124 drone attacks in 2010. Do you know what's wrong? Let me tell you, I hate to pay the race card, but because Obama is a black man, some people, white people, are afraid to criticize him because they think you'll be called racist.
Really? You think that's still the problem?
I think that is a problem. I think that is. Yeah, I think that's a real problem. Make no mistake about that.
Right now we haven't a problem with the color.
No, I don't think that's true. I think that people of color still are face discrimination in many ways, but it's not official.
The president is black.
The president is black.
Yeah, which problem?
Well, the president is black and he's a wealthy man. But poor people who are black, they end up in jail in disproportionate numbers.
Huh. Isn't it a good sign to at least start with a black president and bring these things in the next years away?
You know, that's right.
To make
but,
the fair.
But you can't let that his color interfere with, Dr. King said it this way. I dream of a day when we will judge a man by not by the color of his skin, by the content of his character. Okay, I've judged him by the content of his character. He tells people that he opposes the murder of innocent men and women and children, and meanwhile he's doing it. Make no mistake. Hundreds, if not thousands, of innocent men, women, and children have died from these drone attacks.
Can I take a picture of yourself?
Sure. Which one? You want this one, or you want
back
that
or
one?
on the front?
Let's do that.
All right.
Either one first.
So, this is a war crime.
Yeah.
This is a war crime. These people aren't in uniform. They're a bunch of CIA thugs. What right have they to go to another country and kill people? That's a war crime.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a question? This gentleman and I were talking, and he said, he's from Austria, and he said, well, race as an issue is over. And I said, oh no, there's still racial discrimination.
What do you think?
Oh, definitely.
It is, yeah. Oh.
So, yes, I don't know how it is in Europe, but in this country, the political process is dominated by money. And the money comes from the same people. So, the Republicans get money from the wealthy corporate interests and other special interests, and the Democrats get money from many of the same interests. So, of course, they're going to do things that are in the interest of those people who have the money.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's that bad in Europe, but it's certainly terrible here.
Maybe it's similar, yeah.
I mean, Obama's going to raise $1 billion for his re-election. $1 billion.
So much money.
So much money, yeah, so much money. And so who does he owe? When people give him $1 billion, what does he owe them? What does he have to pay them? I don't know.
Was kommt dann? Wie lautet der Titel vom nächsten Kapitel? Gibt's da einen Plan?